and talk while I'm doing it.
Yeah, so that's what you did.
Hello, everybody. My name is Tonya Mitchell. No, I am Ton Mitchka, aka Tonya Mitchell, and this is my first time trying this, so please bear with me. This is only a test, so I'm not too worried about it right now. But I would like to show everybody what I have been doing on my Minecraft server over the last 5 years. When I first joined the server, I had to be dropped off 2,000 blocks away. When I finally landed on land, I ended up here, and there was absolutely nothing here, just that huge, great big mesa mountain behind me. It just looks like a dirt mountain, but this is actually a mesa, because, if I can show you, there is, what am I going to say? It says it's a mesa anyway. Not a mesa. This is only a test, so it's not so bad if I make mistakes. I'm just practicing at the moment. It's not a mesa. It's a acacia biome. That's it. It's an acacia biome. And yeah, I've already got rockets now. I didn't have when I first got here. I had to walk all around this area. There was absolutely nothing here apart from sand and dirt and cliffs and stuff. You can see what I've been doing. Not much to look at the moment, really, because this was my starter base. So I decided when I first got here, I was going to build my base here. And originally all this lot wasn't here. I started off, believe it or not, digging into this little bit of mountain here. Welcome to non-starter base. That just goes to show how long ago it was. Look, 5 years ago nearly now. It is 5 years ago now, plus a few days. I started off in this little tiny cosy little hole, just gathering materials, as you normally would. Time went on, and I don't think I built this bit down here to start with. I think I originally went upstairs. Obviously these stairs weren't here then. I decided to explore around, come up around here, and I built this. Well, originally this was my villager breeder room. All these little rooms were little rooms that I had my villagers in, trying to get them to get what I want them to do. The villagers, the farmers, the librarians and all that. Once I got them all sorted, I'd actually rearranged this area, changed it into what it is in now. As time went on, I watched a few videos, and I built a villager trading facility, which is this one here. Very noisy. Noisy little so-and-sos, isn't they? And that zombie behind there, he's at least 5 years old. Well, you know how it works. If I press these buttons up and down, these levers, he will turn them into zombies. And then you have to do the usual potions and stuff like that to bring them up to what they are now. I had to do them about 5 times. Most of them are 1 emerald now, I would think. Been a long time since I've been here, actually, to be honest. Let me just see if I can show you. See, mending, 1 emerald, 1 book. Pretty cool, right? 1 emerald for a bookcase. That's handy, that is. If you want more books, you just break that down with an axe that's not enchanted to get more books. I don't know if it still works, 'cause I haven't tried it for a while, but it was a little bit OP. Anyway, the main reason for this video is I just wanted to show you what I've done, what I've built, mostly to coincide with a couple of the songs that I've released on YouTube recently. It's night time. I'm going to sleep. I don't like being awake in the night. You'll get to know me. I'm a little bit like that. I'm a bit of a chicken. Match my chickens that I've got in my chicken farm that are burning at the moment, which I'll show you in a minute. And with my one viewer who's actually watching and listening, how am I doing so far?
Pretty good, but they don't hear me.
I know they don't hear you. I just wanted to know for my own sense. I'm just practicing, like I said. I want to see what it looks like at the end of this. This is my storeroom. It's got everything in it. Well, just about everything in it. We'll go out there in a minute. I mentioned my chicken farm. Don't think it's actually working properly at the moment. This is my chicken farm. We all know how that works. Unless you're new, of course. And when I start doing this properly, I'll be leaving links for things like that, how to build them and stuff like that. Noisy little so-and-sos, isn't they? This is my enchanting room. Now look at what I've got in here. Now it looks impressive. Very colourful. I think at this particular point in time, which was several years ago now, I think there was only 73 enchantments or something like that. I even actually wrote all the enchantments down on a piece of paper and laminated it so I could check what I needed for this, that and the other. Yeah, it looks impressive, but not everything's got something in it. All the purpley ones have got, well, I say all. Not all of them have. Some of them have, some of them haven't. Yeah, loyalty. I love my loyalty on my trident. Comes back to you. Anyway, enough of that. I wanted a spider farm, didn't really know how to do it, so I built a little one in here. As you can see, there's a spider in here. I wanted string. Oh, he got me. He got me again. Oh, I've got a new spear now. Oh, I didn't need it. Yeah. So this was my temporary spider farm, which has been here forever. It really has. This is probably boring at the moment. I'm sure I will get better the more I practice. I mean, when you first start, you've got to practice, haven't you? You've got to practice everything, learn everything. Oh, something else I've got that a lot of people don't have. I have got a concrete, which, you know, as I'm only recording for practice, this is my concrete farm I was talking about. Oh, I've got a friend, by the way. He's been here forever as well. God knows how old he is. Yeah, I wonder if this concrete farm still works. Oh, it won't if I haven't got the stuff with it. Of course it won't. Gravel and... yeah, you got to have the... what do you need for it? I can't remember.
Concrete powder. Concrete powder.
Ah, that's right, yeah. Oh, God knows where my concrete powder is. Oh, I even got a carpet pusher, by the way. Forgot about that as well. It pushed the carpet out.
Carpet super.
Yeah, carpet duper. A bit like the old concrete duper. I don't actually think this one works anymore. I think it's got broken over time. Oh, what's down the back here? I can't remember. Where does it go? I wonder. Oh, back into my spider farm. Huh. I even forgot about that.
That's mushroom farm.
No, it's a spider farm. It can also be a mushroom farm. Anyway, this is all my terracotta. I built these auto farms. We all do this in the beginning of the game. I think we all do this anyway. It's really simple, really easy. You press the button. I wonder if it still works. Let's see if it still works. Oh look, it still works. Cool. There you go. That still works. I've now got to replant that, but I ain't going to do it right now. And here's where I was growing my cocoa beans for brown dye. That's the only reason they're any good for. Oh, you can make cookies with them, but I never actually make cookies. Down here is my wonderful, beautiful, incredible bee farm. Yeah, that's me being biased. I made a really good job of this one, and I've made several after, but nowhere near as good as this one. This one seems to be my best one, I think. Well, actually, I've made some similar, but I think my favourite is this one. Anyway, if I remember correctly, I can't remember the actual timestamps of everything that I did. After I was finished over here with my villagers, I got my villagers how I want them, I got all my crops how I want them, everything I needed everywhere, I decided to explore a little bit more. And that little tiny starter base area, which turned into what I've just shown you, which was just up here. Oh look, there's an Easter egg. 5 years ago, a few of my friends started an Easter egg hunt. 2 of my friends had theirs. We never did mine. Actually, Zena, did we do yours? We did, didn't we? I thought we did Dig Dugs as well.
Nope. We got started on it, and then we quit for a while.
Now, I wouldn't be normally doing this. I would normally pause this game while I go and get myself another drink. It'd be like a, what do they call it? Intermission or, be right back. Hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. That's what we say in the chat. And I'm only practicing, so I'm not actually that worried. I'll be right back. I'm back. I was just thinking, with that little intermission there, if I'm still recording, I could just edit it, can't I, if I learn how to do that eventually. Anyway, everybody, back to the thing. I decided to explore. I didn't actually go this way. Let me just start again. I'm going to go back up a minute. That's not where I went first. This could be fun, doing a blinking, a beginner's noob video, just for the sake of it. Anyway, I went all the way down here. I dug all the way down here, checked out a few things, tried to make a few little nooks so I can put things in it. I've got my enchanting table here. I've actually got a villager behind there. If I remember correctly, he was feather falling, I think. Was he feather falling? Yeah, I remembered. It's been a long time since I've been here. Oh, the button. Anyway, he was feather falling, yeah. I also have, and this was my chicken farm. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I can't swear on stream. I'm only practicing. Remember, I'm only practicing. All these eggs still spawning. That's going to cause lag. How do I turn that off? Well, then chickens drop eggs all the time in the game, don't they? So it's not that that's the problem. It's the collection underneath that I need to turn off, which I think is turned off. Yeah, it's off at the moment. I could turn it on. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it? seems to be a lot of... I wonder why there's a track missing there. Huh. There you go. There you go. And that will collect all my eggs. And chicken drops and feathers and stuff like that. If I decide to go in and slaughter them, of course. When he gets back, he's going to come off. Actually, I'll wait until he gets here. Oh! That didn't work. Wait till he comes back again. Right. Okay. Next thing I've done down in this area, I had, down here somewhere, a secret door. And I used torches to signal where the secret door was. And I think, if I remember correctly, I had to use the redstone torch. I cannot remember. And I don't know if I've got one. Not here. And not on me either. Got some redstone there. No, I haven't. I ain't got no redstone. Anyway, somewhere there's a secret door down there. Oh well, never mind about that then. I would have thought I'd have kept some nearby so that I could use them, but perhaps not. Anyway, somewhere down here there's a... I think it's in there, not there, in one of these. I wonder if it's actually broken, because I remember looking here not that long ago and finding it. Yeah, in there. Oh no, that's a cave, that's not the one. No, that's not it. Somewhere along there there's a... Okay, it wasn't there. I think it was here, because you've got the two little nooks that you put the... let me have a look. Yeah, and I can't remember what it was for. Just a doorway for something, but I don't know what. Yeah. So... that's where the torch would have gone, in there. I think. I think that was right. Yeah, anyway. Oh, maybe that was it. It was directly opposite that. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember what my pointer was, but there was a reason. I can't remember what it was. And right down the bottom of this area, I had some more villagers in here doing various things. Dug out some things. I had slimes in here. I've got dripstone, lava, all that sort of stuff going on. Pumpkins and melons. I don't even know if that's still working. It doesn't sound like it's still working. Well, I probably turned it off because I wasn't in here. Or somebody turned it off. Or it just broke. Because none of them were working. Well, that one's working. Why isn't that one working? Huh. Why do you suppose that's not working? minecart cart down there. Oh, it's going round. What would stop my melon farm from working, Zeno?
Hold on. Okay, what's going on?
Oh, I was just coming over here to look at my minecart for my melon farm, and it's not working. Huh.
It's because it ain't growing nothing yet.
I can't even hear the train. Is that because we've got that mod on?
You just, no, you haven't got that vanilla tweak yet.
Oh.
You're just not close enough for it. And not only that, it hasn't grown anything. You can't cut away what ain't there.
That is true. But it don't seem to be growing.
Just wait a while, it'll grow. I gotta go use the restroom.
Okay.
It'll take a few minutes. It takes almost 20 minutes to grow anything.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. That was just me talking to a friend of mine because I couldn't work out what was working there. Here we have, well, this was my sugarcane and bamboo farm. I have taken the bits and pieces out for the time being because I don't need them at the moment. I got my cactus going up there still. Is that still dropping down? Yeah, it's got cactus in there. And all this is my storage for my cactus and my bamboo, but I think I've used all the bamboo up for something else. Oh no, there's still bamboo in there. This is another pumpkin and melon farm, a different one to what I've just shown you. This one's a different type. This one was the original that I first ever did. We had them pushing it out in a row like that. How we all start when we do this in the first games of Minecraft. Like I said, this was in the very beginning of the game. More storage, new areas, all kinds of stuff. That's all my strip mining. Looking for iron, diamonds and ores and all the rest of it. Anyway, this bit's boring. Let's go back to the interesting part of the video. I'm going to go back up the top. Possible slime chunk, yeah. When was that? August 7th, 21. Wonder why it's DDD on there. My friend probably wrote that. Yeah, it's got the water bubble elevator. Here we go, all the way back up. Back here, and then all the way back up here. Anyway, after I'd done all that, it might have even been before I'd done all that, I decided to build a fishing resort, which, oh look, it's night time again. I decided to build over here. Welcome to Ton's High Life Fishing Resort. This was meant to be a game, an in-game game, where once I'd set it all up, I wanted all of my server friends to have fishing competitions with each other. I've got several piers up there, varying heights and levels and such like. Different levels of piers. There's one here, one down here, one bit higher up there. And my favourite spot was over that way, on the end of this pier here. My favourite fishing spot this was. Anyway, enough of that. Trying to get these zombies in here was pretty tricky. This is more villager trading stuff in here. The farmers, so I could get emeralds so I can pay for my librarians. I couldn't think of the word for a minute there. Almost daytime. Anyway, so this was supposed to be a game. I mean, I've got little sections for various things in here, and all my fishing drops are in these barrels all over the place. I even got a potion brew over here for night vision and aquafinity and various things like that. Oh, and several fished up enchanted items. Anyway, up here was supposed to be a game. It was a fishing game. We were supposed to get groups together. Various people. Zeno is still here. He's actually online with me at the moment. Me, obviously. Silver P comes in from time to time. There's a few people. Some of them I can't even remember. Wow. Welcome back. No, Noble Duck, Panko Killer, Tito, Gentle Duck, Hero, Sky, Baxter, Mama Wiz, Tweeny Bean, Excalibur, Thunderbolt, Chuck, Big Duck Daddy, Medpack Sherpa, Gregoire, that was it. That was the name I couldn't remember. Gregoire, me and Thunderbolt were in that chat when I wrote that lore. Anyway, the idea was we would get together as groups. We all have our own little barrel. There was a timer. We'd all go out fishing. And we'd each have a scorecard. I think I've got one in here. Ton's scorecard. Have I got anything written in here? Yeah. I put a price on it for whatever items you got. Yeah. We were all going to do that. At the end of a session, we'd count up our points. We got points for everything, various things. It never happened, unfortunately. Never got anyone to come and do a fishing competition. But that's what this was all about up here. This little fishing resort. Maybe we'll do that one day, Zeno. You, me, Dig Dug, or Ben, or someone. Anyway, after that, time went on and went on, and I was watching videos, and I saw some really good ways to make stations. Hang on a minute. Let's have something to eat. Don't worry, once I've practiced this, I'm going to get better at this. I shall be more bouncy, more joyful, and more cheerful. I am nervous. It's my first time, so just bear with me. The nobodies that are watching me at the moment. Apart from you, Zeno, popping in and out. I know you're not actually watching it, but... Anyway, my friend Tito taught me how to build this. And he had to show me a few times before I could remember. And of course, you get a minecart in there. You sit in the minecart there. You press that button there. And it takes you to where my new song came from. The Face of Bo. Minecart noise, very loud. Yeah, too loud. Hope you can still hear me. Guys, it's going to be weird looking at this back. If I know how to do that. I hope I'm recording after all this. And this is the station that takes us to the Face of Bo. Now, the origins of the Face of Bo, when I first built this building over here, not the one that you can see in front of me, but one a bit further over, another friend of mine, Zeno, came over and had a look at my build and said, oh, look, you can see Face of Bo. And I said, what's Face of Bo? He said, from Doctor Who. And one aspect of this view, that's him over there was actually a Face of Bo, but you can't see it anymore, I don't think. We did take pictures of it. I have no idea where those pictures are now. Anyway, this is the Face of Bo. This is the shrine that's in my song that got bigger and bigger, and the villagers just built it up and built it up. Every time Bo died, they put a new tier on. trying to get close enough so I can see where the face of the boat originally was.